right. Straight piece, magic arrow tower. You are a 1x1. You're nice and cheap, and we can use it as a buffing tower, which is very interesting. Let's see its upgrades before we dive in. Whoa. So okay, so it does 8 damage, 10 range, 1 shot per second. So if we point it at towers, it will have 100% uptime of 25%. Arrows can pierce through enemies. They didn't before? Interesting. I just assumed that they did. Silly me. All right. I wonder if they don't pierce through towers either. Oh, this is a terrible map. Yeah, this map's not going to be particularly pleasant. This is like too late to be effective, but I wanna... Okay, so it at least goes through this, but it is not hitting the poison tower of note. Doesn't appear that it is buffing the poison tower. We'll have to put something else in front of it. It normally won't pierce anything. The upgrade lets it pierce once, but still not a tower. Okay, so if it points at a tower, it will not. Okay, that's good to know. I'm very concerned here. This map feels like a freaking nightmare for us. Very late on that one. So far so good. People there are really nice. I can't complain. Let's take that. Okay, a lot of chests here. Let's try to get some good value. Can I think the minimum range also got shrunk on this, which I'm not a huge fan of. Right? The minimum range totally also got shrunk here, didn't it? Or am I crazy? It certainly feels that way, at least. Okay, that was me going a little too ham on upgrades there. Yeah, minimum range getting larger is a super bummer. I don't think that makes this a great option. I do think that this absolutely melts faces, but so what I can do, this is just as a matter of science. We're gonna try that just to see how much effect that has, and then, like, can something be buffed by multiple of these? I guess that's science that we are doing. that was harrowing, to say the least. Let's get the sprinkler going there, just so we're getting good coverage for our snare. I think I fouled this up pretty badly, because I should have taken advantage of this 3-wide to be able to shift things back a little further. But you live and you learn. Am I in danger over here? So far it doesn't seem too bad. Like, I can do this, and I can do the pierce option there. And then this now shoots, and it goes through one and then just hits another. So the problem there that I see is if it only pierces once and not all of them, then you can't use it to, like, shoot down an alley and then hit a tower. I guess for the magic arrow tower buff, to work on the poison sprayer, it'd have to hit the sides. Yeah, I think that's correct. We have YF. We have 3 new hero, or we have 1 new hero, 3 new towers. That's the short version. This is one of the new towers. The Starfall Tower is looking pretty awesome, but is, I think, actively bad with range upgrades, which is not something I expected. Okay, and then over here, I need to go like that, so then I can go like this, and go like this, and put another one of those there, with some sprinkles. Put some sprinkles on it, and then... We have 600 gold. I am just struggling to spend the money that we have at our disposal. So I think it's time to just spam towers. Let's do that, and then looks like we're okay at the moment. The Starfall Tower is absolutely still wrecking, but that's no real surprise. One thing I'm a little bummed about is so Chrono Bubble has been added to the mix, which I think is insanely cool, incidentally. But I think it is also a hard one to take advantage of. We'll do that. Like, or what I should say is I was hoping to see more. I was hoping to see more out of like the targetable effects. Like I was hoping maybe Arcane Storm would turn into something that you target on the ground, but it does not look that way. Okay, I think I can just toss a Dark Grip over here and it will yank things appropriately. I don't think I mind that the Dark Grip had a bit of an anti-value play there. Oh my word. Wow. Okay. Good job. Good job, Dark Grip. You did great there. So this one did 3,000 damage. This one did 23,000 damage. This one did 1,000 damage. So I do think that the elemental version may be a bit gimmicky, unless you have exactly the right build. I'm not going to take any more greater range runes because they seem to play so poorly with our Starfall towers. I really want to take the lava tower. I really want to take Voodoo Doll. Monsters hit by arcane towers will take an additional 20% arcane damage the next time they are hit. That seems fine, too. Our Voodoo Doll seems very strong. I'm going to take Lava Tower just because I think... So Lava Tower really incentivizes very tight maze building. Because with the 14 tile extension, you can make like a whole pathway. Nothing but good stuff. Your arcane damage no longer guarantees a crit on enemies above 80% health, but guarantees a crit to those below 40% health. Awesome. Let's see. Nothing really of interest there. The dot pieces are kind of interesting, and Lava Tower seems very expensive. I think we have good enough single target, so I'm not gonna worry about Sniper Tower right now. Love and this character are not friends, but I love the idea of it. When arcane damage critically strikes, the target monster will randomly gain one of these effects. Burning, chill, poison. Yeah, let's do that. Scepter of Elements seems fun. Flash freeze for a little bit of like oopsie daisies. Done goofed. Hot take. I think that from the shop, you should be able to get 1 tiles with elemental boosts like what Tiny gets. It's a little sad that you can't. Focus Prism is great. I don't think we need any towers. I'll take the straight piece. I'll even take the little L and the square. All right, we got it. We got a few more tiles that are worth something. And I don't know that we're going to be able to make lava work, if I'm being very honest. But we're going to try to do something good here. I hate this. All right, we're just going to do that. And maybe that's enough. Let's get our 2 draws. This is not going to be a pretty maze that we get in the center here. So if you're here for the pretty mazes, you've come to the wrong place. Let's see what we get out of this. All right, that's pretty good for giving us like a little extra something. And then the question is, I think if I put like this up here, there's potentially like some Starfall Tower plays that we can work on. This maze is horrifically ugly though. All right, let's just go. Let's just go with one of those. I'm not convinced. At least we have good coverage, and I think we can, by building a little bit like here, we can create a bit of a back and forth that will give our Starfall Tower that little extra edge. And then, just out of curiosity, see that? Yeah, that does very little. That is not impressive. Why can't I put this piece here? Oh, there's a corruption tile there. Got it. Okay. Dark Grip for I wonder if you get extra tiles from range upgrades on the lava tower. It's not a thing we will easily be able to science at this very moment, but I'm really hoping that this moves in such a way that... Nope. It did not move in such a way. I don't think that the fire tower is doing a lot of good, but... I know. Thank you, Illustrious, for giving me the shout-out on that one. Okay. Please... It's moving up and down. It's driving... It's gonna be the death of me. These are unacceptable shenanigans. Yeah, Lava Tower really requires good maze building, which I think is awesome. I shouldn't have overwritten one that was already active. That was a mistake. Should have probably saved this one too. Man, those are both good there. That seems nice. I will say, very, Oh, this thing got... Oh, when this gets stunned, you lose the lava. Interesting. I'm setting this up for a potential Dark Grip target. That's my... That's my plan. And then these were just opportunity targets. Let's see. Okay, so this is final wave, which means that as soon as we start feeling any concern at all, we have the Dark Grip available here. I think I'll go stun and frost like that. We may not be in any trouble. Yeah, indeed. It is true, Illustrious. It is true. All right. Grip him. Grip him and rip him. Although these runs are rarely that long. These forest runs. Whoa, is that a 460 I saw out of my friend here? That's respectable numbers. So Starfall Tower right now is carrying quite hard. I mean, I need to see Landmine Tower. We gotta give it a go. And then what? I think Vengeance Statue is like just in case we flub things up horrifyingly. All right, we're already on the grand finale. Let's see. So compendium, we now have all the towers available, which is good. I just want to look at. Okay, so places mines along the path of monsters within range. With a maximum of 5 mines on the field simultaneously, mines are replenished quickly during the preparation phase, but not quickly the rest of the time. So we can increase the damage of the mines. Mines cause a 1.5 second stun after explosion, or convert to ice damage. The explosion radius of the mines is doubled and causes chill. Okay, so it feels Earthquake Tower-ish, but it is arcane in nature. Lava Tower is just not in the cards for us right now. If I'm going to be perfectly honest, I do not think we are going to make Lava Tower work for the boss. So let's do it this way. I am instantly filled with fear here. I don't know what to say. Let's see. That's probably a good place for that. Oh, I should have really gotten towers up on this. That was a bit of an error. But having a fireball early there's nothing wrong with that. What kind of tower do we just like cannon towers on those? Those are probably the most effective. Let's just get those out there, and the one thing that I'm going to struggle with is getting the arcane tower in the appropriate location to hit the boss and not be in the dead zone. I'm a little worried about that. We at least got our cannon towers up, so that'll put in some work on the boss. Getting a little concerned also just about placement there. Do I have... Just curious. We'll just throw that out there. This is our first experience with those. We definitely need this ASAP. Damn, that was not great timing. So at the moment, I feel like overloading these is just cutting into our damage. Okay, so how the heck do I get damage on the boss here? Let's see. Oh, why can't I place that there? Is there I think it's just the boss that's blocking me, which is interesting. We're just going to put some stuff there. So throw some stuff at the wall, see what happens. I love that the Chrono bubble doesn't quite it doesn't quite stop time, which means we're still getting absolutely slammed by stun right now. Okay, this is a bit of a Hail Mary. Oops. Right around the time that this thing was getting in range, I wanted to drop that on it. All right, well, we get the boss killed, so that's a big GG for us. Whew. All right, the new hero. Very, very interesting. Not a... By no means a particularly easy hero. Very interesting. All right, so do we want to do some science with the new towers, or do people want to see another run of the new hero? That would be the question. The new hero is stressful. I think I might. Let's do a new towers run. We can try and do like a more, that way we can do something a little more thoughtful, which I feel like could, I don't know. The new hero just doesn't allow for a lot of like analytical play.